Hello and welcome everybody to today's session. I hope you're all doing well and have had a good restful weekend. So we'll be starting today's session with a foot soak as we always do. So if you haven't already, please make sure you have your foot soak set up ready, and we will begin in a minute. Now, today is workshop day. So after the foot soak and listening to Shri Mataji's speech and a short meditation, in the latter part of this session, we will go into breakout rooms and do a workshop where we'll work with each other and help clear out our chakras on an individual basis. So the theme for today's meditation is respecting our own self-realization, which is of high importance as emphasized by Shri Mataji. So the talk will also be based on this topic, and we will meditate upon this aspect. So let's get our foot soak apparatus ready. And sit down with the back straight. Let's be completely relaxed. We'll begin by raising the Kundalini 3 times and balancing the 2 sides for each chakra. So 1 knot the first time, 2 knots the second time, and 3 knots the third time, firmly establishing the Kundalini over our 7th center, Sahasrara. Then bringing the energy of the left all the way to the right and the right to the left. By now, if you're used to these hand gestures, your attention should be spontaneously flowing. It should be on the energy itself. It should be on the auras that you're balancing. So once we're done with the bandhan, we can vibrate the water and the water and salt by moving the right hand in a clockwise direction over the water. Let's keep our attention on our Sahasrara so that the vibrations are flowing out of our hands into the water. You can always repeat or say a prayer in your heart. Mother, please vibrate this water and salt, imbue it with the properties of the ocean so that it can absorb and clear out my chakras. All right, now let's put our feet inside the water. Now, we'll place the right hand towards the earth. And let's feel a connection with Mother Earth. We're reaching out to her, making connection at the physical level with the hand, but also connecting with the heart. Realizing that all life is supported by her. All nourishment comes from her. The earth is also the element for the first center, the Muladhara chakra. Which gives us the qualities of innocence and wisdom. So let's appeal to Mother Earth to enlighten those qualities in our Muladhara chakra. Mother, make me innocent. Make my attention pure and free from all the superficiality, all impurity, and everything that distracts me from the purity of the spirit. Let this quality of innocence shine through my awareness. Let it radiate across every cell in my body. Give me the quality of the fragrance that comes from that innocence. The root chakra is also the root of the left energy channel, called as the Ida Nadi. So let us appeal to Mother Earth. Mother, please clear out my left energy channel. Let me be free of any influences from the subconscious, from my past, or from our collective past that keep me from being in the present. Let all superficiality dissolve. Let it just disappear. so that I may be in the truth, in the freshness of the present. Freshness, the joy of the spirit. Notice if you're feeling a difference on your left hand. If there was any tingling or heaviness, is that reduced? We are clearing these channels through the earth element and the water element, through our hand and through our feet. But keeping our attention on our Sahasrara. Can bring the right hand back on our lap, and we'll proceed to clear the right energy channel by pointing the left hand towards the sky, using it like a chimney or an exhaust to let all the heat from the right channel escape into the ether, into the sky. Let us not be identified with a sense of doing. It is not I who clears my chakras or my nadis. It is you, the divine. The all-pervading energy that does all the work. So let me be free from this illusion. Let me be just a pure instrument for all your workings. Let my actions flow spontaneously from being in the present, from being in a state of joy. Let my actions express love, compassion. Let my actions be an expression of the pure spirit. Let me be free of thought. Let me feel that lightness and the joy of the spirit in my being. Again, notice any difference on the right hand. Hopefully it's cooler with a better flow. Let's keep our attention at the top of our head. Bring the left hand down. We can let both our hands point towards the earth, hanging by either side. Oh, Mother Earth, please take away any remaining catches, any blockages, any imbalances on my chakras and nadis. I surrender to you. We can bring both our hands back on our lap. And just by moving the right hand in front of the central channel, from the bottom all the way up to above the Sahasrara, let's raise the energy. Let's raise our Kundalini, moving the attention along the spine. And do this a few times. This is more than just a hand gesture. So you should be able to feel the flow. Do not think. Just be aware of the flow and the silence at the top of your head. And just keep the hand several inches over the head after you bring it up and see how you feel. You can check with the other hand as well. Now we can end the foot soak here. So let's rinse each foot over the water. Make sure you don't put it back in the water and take it out. And let's set the foot soak aside and come back and meditate for a couple of minutes in silence. Let's just sit in silence. You can either keep your eyes closed or open, looking at Shri Mataji's face. Keep your hands open on your lap. just keeping this awareness of how you're feeling on your hands. Just witness it. And awareness of your Sahasrara. Let's just be in this state for 2 minutes. Just maintain this state as we listen to a talk by Shri Mataji, where she emphasizes the need to respect our state of self-realization. So we must realize that this is a state that has been made available to us. We got this very easily without too much trying, at least in terms of the actual experience itself. That is the Kundalini piercing the seventh center. This was almost impossible or extremely difficult through the entire history of the human race, up until the advent of Sahaja Yoga. So what Shri Mataji made possible was for anybody and everybody to get this very easily. But as she says, it's easy to get into this state, but it is then not as easy to maintain it. So it is our responsibility to respect what we've achieved, what has become realized, and to maintain it, to nurture that state, and to grow. This is the start, it's not the end. So it's the beginning of our ascent, and it is up to us to maintain our regular practice, to clear our chakras, to grow deeper, also with the collective strength, which is what we're doing now. So let's listen to the talk.
When Kundalini rises and you get your connection with the divine, it does sorts out things. It does, no doubt, it will. But you have to be growing with it. If you do not grow with that ascent, then again that small connection that you have established will break. Like the roots have reached the source. But the tree has to grow according to the supply. Understanding. The root has to grow further too. That's how you really establish yourself. And I really beg of you and ask very humbly, with great concern, that please don't have diffidence about yourself. We have already created a problem by feeling guilty thanks to these horrible psychologists who have given us these ideas. Don't have diffidence. You are seekers of very great quality, no doubt. But there are complications which can be sorted out. You place yourself away from your being and see for yourself that this spirit is your being. Not that what is complicated, that's just the outside, which can be corrected by Kundalini, by your spiritual power. You can now correct, you will be empowered with that. Sahaja Yoga is tremendous. Those who have established themselves are tremendous people today in life. They are enjoying themselves. They are very happy people. Such nice relationships exist. They are beautiful. Even whatever I have in England, I'm very happy and surprised. I didn't expect so much. They have compassion. They cannot enjoy this nectar of life alone. They want you all to join in with them. They are here to help you in a very humble way. As they have been helped, gradually it has been built up now. And it is for you people to understand that so many human beings that are created will be lost if they do not enter into the kingdom of God. That's the only purpose of Sahaja Yoga. As you know, the subject is so vast, knowledge so great, there's no end to it. Whenever you get your realization, I hope you get it now, today, and when you establish yourself, you'll be amazed. You yourself will become the library of all the knowledges, because you become that subtle thing which gives knowledge. You reach to that absolute point which gives all the knowledge. You'll be able to see which is knowledge, which is not knowledge. Your priorities will immediately change because you will have that light within yourself. But as I say, it is a becoming. I cannot just say that, all right, you are realized soul, all right, give 5 pounds and you are out. It's not that way. I must tell you. This is my helplessness to make people understand that you cannot just become realized souls. You cannot be certified. It is a thing that should happen to you. It should be your own. That you should be able to maneuver yourself. You should be able to handle it yourself. It should be your own power which should express it. I just cannot say, all right, done. Now you are a member of Sahaja Yoga. You cannot. I must tell you, this is the thing which you should understand. After all, you are sensible people. You cannot demand it. Even if you weep, I cannot do it. It has to happen. And after it has happened, do not take it for granted. Be careful about it. I must tell you, I have seen people who just come, get realization and get lost. And after 5 years they appear again. All tattered and torn, finished. This is what you have been seeking all your lives. And that's to be achieved. I'm just here to give you what belongs to you. That also I don't have, I should say, to give you. It's within you. Maybe one candle can enlighten another candle. That's all. Like a catalyst. So don't make your ego stand up that why you, mother, for all the things. It's a thankless job, I must tell you. It's a job I have to do. I do not do it for any thanks. I just do it because I have to do it. That's my nature. I cannot get over my nature. There's no quarrel between you and me at all. In no way. I'm here just to give you what you have. You can't pay me. You should not feel bad about it. You cannot overpower me, nor will I overpower. It's a relationship as a candle or a light has to the hand. It's just to help you to find your way.
Let's stay in meditation for another minute or so. Can open our eyes. I hope you all know that these talks that we play are all available in the recordings on the website, and you can always go back and listen to them again. There's so much in each of them. So I want to share a few announcements before we go into the workshop breakout rooms. First of all, we have a really exciting, I think it's going to be a very interesting program on Tuesday about a really important topic in Sahaja Yoga, which is the purity of brother and sister relationships. So we've talked a lot about purity, and one way that it plays out is in the relationships we have with each other, where Shri Mataji has very beautifully said that for men, every woman is their sister, and for women, every man is their brother. So if we can really imbibe this, it really helps us. And we're going to get into that deeply on Tuesday with a brother and sister who are both practicing Sahaja Yoga, and they're going to do the presentation. Next, I want to again tell you, we announced this for the first time on Thursday, but this is the beautiful land of Kanajahari in upstate New York. It's a Sahaja Yoga retreat place. And coming up the first weekend of August, we are offering an intermediate seminar for all of you to please come if you can. It's, as you saw, a beautiful setting. It's a chance to go deeper with a lot of the same kinds of things we do in our programs, but doing it in person with the clearing and in nature. It makes it very, very powerful. It's a minimal registration fee of $50. It covers all the food and accommodations, which are very rustic. You can stay in some buildings you're going to see in a minute, or you can bring a tent or stay nearby. And we can help you with transportation if you can get as far as Albany, or you'll see all the details are on this website. And we'll put that link to the website in the chat in just a minute. So now we want to show you a 3-minute video that has some testimonials of people who attended the seminar when we had it last in 2019. So let's go to hear these people talk about their experiences there. So we can play that video now, Hari? If you do have questions about the seminar, you can put them in the chat. There's also an email that you can contact us with any questions. It's right on the website. So you can look at the information on the website, and then you can, if you have questions, please feel free to ask through the website or at the next program. So looks like that's not playing. Honey, we're not seeing anything? All right, well, maybe, can we go to the website instead? Oh, there we go. Here we go.
It was a wonderful experience. It was truly like there was no outside world, that you were at peace and everyone coming together as one, and the classes were wonderful, and just it was a great experience.
It was beautiful. Very emotional.
Really wonderful. The connection with people that I've never met before is very casual and very warm.
So the one thing that you like most during 2 days?
People met, and I can't do one, sorry. So the people and their connections with me and me with them, the meditation, the clarity of the meditation, and appreciation for everything else that's outside of this land.
Yoga, it's like I've done so many meditations, and this meditation by far is most impactful on how it impacted my life and every part of my life. It helped me disconnect and not have attachment to anything or a person, and it just brings inner peace. That's most important.
I found that you didn't have any worries from the outside world. You came here and you just forgot about everything else. And to meditate as a group is just so powerful. And to be on the land and in this beautiful environment with the people, and the food was amazing too.
And the energy here is fabulous. You truly feel everything.
Meeting new people, meeting a lot of people who think like me and who feel like me, rather. And since they felt like me, I feel like I could see myself in them. Like, I just felt myself more by just talking to them or being with them. And I wanted to be with them just to know myself more. It was like, I don't know, rewarding myself for not acknowledging myself in my past days, but now I'm sort of getting accepted by myself, not by anybody else. Yeah.
This land is just a microcosm of what you would wish you had, but you don't.
It was beautiful because I felt so much love for everything, for everything. I feel stronger and I will love to come back.
So I hope that will inspire you to register and have these same kind of experiences as the folks who you just heard from. So without further ado, let's go into our breakout rooms. I hope you have an enjoyable session with your Sahaja Yoga teacher. We can go ahead into the breakout rooms.